Good morning, happy Monday, or rather stomach ache Monday, because that's exactly how I woke up this morning. So I made myself some peppermint tea. It is quite literally too hot to drink. I don't know if you can see the smoke, but I definitely can. So I'm just gonna let that marinate there for a little while and start on my water. Outside of that, there's truly nothing to report here. Just woke up with a stomach ache, so I'm not really feeling so great. I am though gonna ask for a little bit of grace for what's going on in the background here. This tree box is empty and has been sitting here for I think 2 days now. I need to take care of that. I've got laundry, and then there are some Target bags back there in the atmosphere because the Target run was made yesterday, but absolutely nothing got put away. But I think I will set myself like a mental reminder to take care of that during a mid-morning break. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on work for the day and then check in with you guys a little bit later. Hopefully I am feeling better soon because I can't. The lighting in here is such boo-boo. If you notice like a harsh shadow or something, it's because I tried to turn on that lamp over there in the corner, but I don't think it's really doing much. It's 6:09 right now. Yeah, how did we get here? Well, I started feeling better maybe like an hour and a half or so after the last clip, and I felt like I was getting a little bit of wind beneath my sails, so to speak, and then just tanked after that. Today was trying my patience. I still have to deal with this Target stuff on the floor. Like, I never even took a formal lunch break. Like, of course I ate, but I was like eating at my desk. I didn't get to do any of the things that I wanted to do during my lunch break. So I'm gonna go ahead and do them now because I also need to run 2 errands. I have a Target pickup for literally juice, I think, because I ended up having to split my Target pickup between 2 locations because the Target that I usually go to didn't have everything. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have just canceled that order and been like, let me just get everything from the other store. I got my grocery list in, not my grocery list, but my grocery order in last night. So I was able to use my coupon. And then the order was scheduled for so late today that I got to amend my order this morning. So that makes me feel good. Honestly, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's just snacks in here. It's exactly what was in the vlog from the other day. It's holiday chocolates and candies. I did get some applesauce. I don't know, I just, you know, we passed the applesauce section and I was like, I need cinnamon applesauce. I don't know. And yeah, it's just junk. Honestly, it's just junk. I think I spoke too soon. My stomach's starting to bother me again. I am just gonna pour myself a little ginger ale and take it on the road. Also, let me know down in the comments what your preferred brand of ginger ale is. We were at dinner the other night and this was a full-blown conversation. Like, I know it can be divisive, but I am super curious because I am a Canada Dry girl through and through, okay? I can get down with some Schweppies. I know people call it Schweppes, but I've been calling it Schweppies for so long. It just is what it is. But the table was in agreement that Seagram's is flat, period. If you like Seagram's, you're drinking flat ginger ale. I feel like I have good news. I'm at Target waiting on my drive-up order to come out, and I was in the app, and guess what? I don't have to go to the other Target for another 2 days. I don't know what the deal is because I put in the order yesterday, and this Target was very adamant that if I did not come to get my things today, they were going to put them back. But the other one is willing to give me 2 days. I don't know what's going on there. Now, I wish they would just, you know, I don't want to rush them because, you know, pickup is probably really crazy during this time of year. But also, I'm trying to go to the store and get my groceries and go back home. Gosh, this is so annoying how this workday done took my mood out like this. I need to get better about allowing this to happen, but also I don't think it helps much that I wasn't really feeling all that good today either. I really love peppermints too, by the way. What was I saying? Yeah, I think after I get my groceries, I know. After I pick up my groceries, I'm going to go home and put them away and just get in the bed because it's late. It's 7:24 right now. So by the time, like,
I've been parked here for a while. So by the time they come out, however much longer that's going to be, and by the time I get to the store and then go home, that's probably going to be like an hour from now anyways, which puts me at 8:30. And I'm just like, after that, babe, I'm going to eat dinner and I'm going to be done for the night.
Alright, man, you're all set for tonight.
Thank you so much.
Of course, have a good evening.
You too. Oh my gosh, these kids are so sweet.
I should have started this vlog hours ago. I was gonna say good morning, but let me be for real. It is 2 p.m. Morning has come and gone. I am on my lunch break and I figured I would turn some lemons into lemonade. You know what, before I get going on this project, I feel like there's something that I'm supposed to be like bringing full circle. Oh, so last night I did get my groceries, which I think I vlogged a little bit of it, and came home and completely underestimated how long it was going to take me to put groceries away, because recently I've been pretty bad about when I buy produce not washing it right away and then being so annoyed when it comes time to use the produce. So I took the time and washed produce last night. I also slick made dinner, and I'm saying slick made dinner because it was basically a struggle meal. It was like last minute quesadillas, but like the most basic quesadillas. It was taco meat, refried beans, and cheese, because like I literally could not do anything else. I was actually planning on making another batch of chili, but guess who doesn't have any beans? Guess who not only doesn't have any beans, but doesn't even have any tomato sauce? Like, chili where? So that got done, and I washed some dishes, and really was just like kind of like sticking to myself, not being on camera, because I was operating but not to my best. You know, I wasn't really feeling all that great by the time I went out to the grocery store, so I was basically just forcing myself to do that stuff anyway. But woke up today, everything is fine. So what we are going to do, maybe I should bring this down here. We are going to reorganize everything that's currently underneath my bathroom cabinet. And I did this a few months ago, so I'm not really anticipating having very much, if anything, that needs to be thrown away. I'm just mainly looking to transfer things from these baskets to these containers right here. So let me get my things. Oh, I also need to put those bathroom rugs back. Hold on. So right out the gate, I know how much joy this is bringing me, like an insurmountable amount. But what I have not actually tested is if this thing is even gonna fit in here. Like, I feel like I did like a pretend retrofit the other day, but not a real one. It fits, and not even like barely fits. No, it fits really well. I really didn't think about how I was gonna show you this, but. So this rack goes all the way back here, but this container goes over by maybe, I don't know, an inch or so, which to me, I don't care about that. You know what I mean? Because once it's loaded with product, it's gonna be heavy enough where it's not gonna shift anywhere. So that is not really a true concern. What I am concerned about though is if I need to take out the shelving unit, because I don't know whether or not another one of these is gonna be able to fit on top without coming in contact with the actual bowl, because the bowl is right there. So let me try something else. Nope. I mean, it's up there, but I'm not gonna be able to open the drawers. So, I guess that means I need to take this shelf apart then. It was supposed to be easy, they said. It's not gonna take long, they said. How did I get this thing on here? I think I need a screwdriver. Okay, I can't find my real screwdriver, and if I'm keeping it a buck, I don't feel like looking anymore. So I'm just gonna try and use this. Okay, that's not working. I don't know why I be acting like I don't own tools. 100% I had one. Am I about to get bested by a shelf?
No way. This is ridiculous. Good night. Well, that was awesome. But it's out now, so. This is what we're working with for one, and everything in that first basket fit in there. Now, I was not too much concerned about like how the stuff was fitting in here per se, because to me, my main concern is that everything is grouped, and because the stuff that goes in a container like this is not necessarily modular, like I have round containers, square containers, whatever, as long as it's in the same general area, I know where I need to look. So yeah, that is really, really nice. I am pretty sure we're in agreement here. This is a 10 out of 10. It is bringing my soul so much joy. Everything is fitting for the most part in their respective cubbies, and it just looks so, so good. On this side, I had to get a little bit creative. I ended up having to put that shelf back together because there were just things that were too tall for the cubbies. So everything in this container in the back has not been opened, and it was just too tall for the cubbies. And then in this container, everything in this basket has been opened with the exception of these vitamins, and then I've got some hair pre-poo down there, but it just didn't fit anywhere else, so I just left it. And then I've got another container up here with just like random bits and bobs that just fit. So it is looking so good down here, and I am so unbelievably happy with this. But also this ended up taking a little bit longer than I was anticipating, so I need to make myself some lunch real quick and get back to work. We've seen the oh my gosh, the quesadilla and the apple. I just put some sour cream on this board too, because I can just pop this in the dishwasher and be done with it. Also, I did not do a formal grocery haul last night. I don't even think I showed them, but I wanted to tell y'all about my winnings. So these drinks are regularly $3.99. Yesterday I walk into Kroger and they're on sale for $2.99. Then I look at the additional tag and it says when you buy 5, they are $1.99. So you already know what I did. I feel like I've been doing the worst job balancing my intake of all the sweets and treats and things and eating out and balancing it out with like more healthy food. And these drinks, they are all cold pressed and I mean straightforward ingredients. Like I got a couple of different flavors. This one is sweet apple greens and it has cucumber, apple, celery, spinach, pineapple, and romaine. I believe this is the same one that I drank last night before I went to bed. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this one, it kind of tastes like leaves, but it's tolerable. Like if you're used to regular green juice, this will be fine. Some of the other options that I chose definitely have more sugar in them because some of them have like orange juice as one of the ingredients, but I just wanted to get some greens in. Yeah, it's giving leaves, but it's fine. It's fine because I'm also wondering if, I'm also wondering if part of why my stomach has been bothering me lately is because I've been eating so much junk and not balancing it with more healthy options. I don't know. Could be the case. I know I need to get to work, but I'm also inserting myself in here to tell you that sometimes the struggle meals are where it's at. This little quesadilla is cute, okay? Let's do some math. I've been editing for like an hour, still working on that Thanksgiving video. But I feel like I'm also trolling myself because I've been walking past these containers with lights and everything in here, and I have not put up one single thing outside of this Christmas tree. And that was a couple of days ago. I'm just going through this box, which honestly, this feels like it's just giving lights and ornaments. Where are the decorations? Here we go.
Does anybody know a better way to store miniature ornaments? They were in a sandwich bag. This is a mess. More garland. Girl, where was you putting all of this? I feel like I've been at it for maybe like an hour and a half and my apartment barely looks any different. This is so heartbreaking. Like, I'm looking from the couch, right? And I see the lights on my TV. I see a couple of things that I've hung up, strung up, whatever. But like, I don't understand why this took me so long to do. I also don't know whether or not I'm gonna do more. Like, the final thing for me may actually be the tree. Like, I've got a container over there. This bin at the bottom, the one that my foot is pointing at, has 3 extra garlands in there. I haven't the slightest idea where I hung these 3 extra garlands last year. I'm gonna go like thumping through the archive to see if I can figure it out, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna use those. And then the bag here has the stuff for like outside that I used to decorate. And then the green bin is basically just lights and ornaments. So like I was saying, I think I just feel good about the stuff that I got up. I don't think I'm gonna hang anything additional. Like, if I do, I do, but I'm not pressed. I think this slightly minimalistic decor is just gonna do me some good, especially because I spent so much time in this open area, considering this is basically my office. Not basically, it is my office. So just having things like this around, it's definitely gonna play a part in getting me through winter. But I think right now I am gonna find myself something to eat and then get back to editing, because for somebody who's expecting to be able to post that video within like a handful of days, I still have so much editing to do. Good morning. Do I look crazy? Because I feel so tired. Getting out of the bed this morning was a challenge, straight up. I was in that thing until like the very last second, and it was almost like I was having an out-of-body experience, because like, yeah, I went to bed a little bit physically tired last night, but also I got plenty of sleep. I also, oh my gosh, I caught a glimpse of myself the other day with my contacts in, and I have bags under my eyes. Like, why and where did they come from? Like, my whole life, I felt like the majority of the time when you get bags under your eyes is because you're not sleeping enough. And if there's one thing I don't play about, it's my rest. Like, I need to sleep, but let me see. Does this morning, see, this morning is still giving bags. Like, what is going on here? Somebody help. Maybe I need to find some of those little under eye patch things, because I don't even use eye cream, and I probably should. Like, I feel like I'm at the age where I should probably start using eye cream. Starting my morning off with some grapes that I've already been tearing up clearly. I just feel like this like insertion of fresh things into my body could not have come at a better time. I just wanted to get y'all on a call real quick just to make sure that I understand what's going on here.
Today's lunch is brought to you by Short on Time and I Have Things to Do. It absolutely makes no sense, but it's balanced though. Salt and vinegar lays are bae. For real, for real. I've already destroyed almost the entire bag. Oh my gosh. Speaking of salt and vinegar, does anybody remember when Tabitha Brown had that food collection at Target and she had those salt and vinegar cashews? Oh my gosh, they were so good. Today's drink is citrus ginger zest. The first ingredient in here is orange juice. So I'm hoping this is good. Not really sure how this is gonna go over with these chips, but okay, now that's interesting. It doesn't even say, but they left the pulp in here from either the orange or the grapefruit juice, and I don't mind a pulpy orange juice, but I think with the ginger and lemon, what am I saying? Is this gross or not? Hold on. No, it's not gross. I just wasn't expecting floaties in my drink at all. let's go into Target. I've got an order pickup, and then I'm gonna be honest, I'm supposed to be picking up something else in here, and I can't really remember what that is. So hopefully my memory just, you know, comes back to me once we're actually walking through the store. Very, very cute. What am I about to say? The ornaments will get put on in the next couple of days. Because that's something that my fiance and I tend to do together. So pretty. I thought I was gonna have some more time before dumpster fires. Like,
No, of course not.
Man, I didn't think they'd be working me this hard already.
Baptism by fire?
Honestly. I left my apartment because a package that was meant for my actual doorstep got delivered to the leasing office. But I get up there just to find that the leasing office is closed. Now, don't get me wrong. They definitely sent an email today saying that they were going to be closed, but I didn't read it all the way and just assumed, like, no, they've got to be talking about tomorrow. They were actually talking about today. So I'm just going to go home and cook dinner because I'm hungry and I never took a break today. It's 5:11 right now, and I'm about to make some chicken pot pie with biscuits on top. I've made it on this channel before, so I will link the video up in the atmosphere, and then I'll also put it down in the description box for you too. I just feel like we should do like a little bit of a catch up because I feel like my intent this week was to vlog a little something every day, which I feel like I have done, but I also feel like I've just been shortchanging the vlog, and I just want to make it clear. It is not you, it is 100% me. This week has been so trying. Oh my gosh, my job has been popping off, okay? Between scheduled meetings and impromptu calls and then having deep work sessions because we are in year end, so I've got like metrics and goals and stuff to meet. I have just been so mentally drained by the end of the day. Not to mention, like, I feel like I've been struggling with my health a little bit this week too. I've had a couple stomach aches. I actually woke up with a headache early this morning, but took an Excedrin, so by the time it was time to sign on for work, I was fine. But it's just like, I feel like I'm just getting beat up from all directions here, and that is not exactly what I signed up for at all, to be honest. I thought I was going to be able to cruise during this week because it's not like anything that I'm doing work-wise is hard. It just requires a lot of time and a lot of focus, which is incredibly hard to do when you're getting interrupted by pings, meetings, and unplanned calls. Like, maybe I should do better about, you know, declining last-minute phone calls, but it's also like we all have the same goal here. All of us have things that we need to do that we're going to be held accountable for in just a few short weeks, because today is the 7th, which also I learned because that email about the leasing office being closed, they definitely sent that this morning, and your girl just did not read the date on it. I'm searching for words to make all this make sense and be like more cohesive. I've just been so mentally depleted at the end of my work days this week, where it's been difficult for me to want to do things after work, and I feel like I've just been doing the bare minimum. As in, obviously, what's the last thing that I cooked up in here? Does anybody know? Because I literally, my brain short circuits. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna cook something a little bit more satisfying and something that doesn't feel like so rushed and thrown together, because I just feel like I personally deserve that for myself, considering how this week has gone. I think I might just turn on some lo-fi music and just vibe out for a little while, because baby girl, one thing I feel, oh my gosh, I didn't even have my little green juice thing today. This is the organic Defense Up. It's got orange, mango, apple, pineapple, and oh, that's a new one for me. Acerola. Does anybody know how to pronounce this right here? Acerola. I'm not even sure what that is. I should probably consult Google. Oh, it's cherry. Okay, acerola cherry puree and lemon. Okay. This one has 41 grams of sugar in it, so it should definitely be sweeter than the one that I had yesterday. This one is delicious. Wait a minute. Do I have more? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I have more of these? Hold on. I was smart enough to buy 2 more of these. This one is good. Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend this if you're just looking for something to replace the high fructose corn syrup in your regular juice. I'm gonna put it out there because it's not gonna save you on calories or anything else, but it's cold pressed juice. It's good. All right, I said I was gonna get my things together, but I've been over here bumping my gums. So let me actually do that and then we can regroup. This is where I tell you I goofed and forgot to turn the oven on. So currently waiting for it to preheat, but I'm about to chop up some of this chicken breast left over from Thanksgiving. There are just times in my life where I am just extremely grateful to have a cooked protein that all I need to do is add to something, and this would be one of those times. I am so dang happy that I have this. But I only need a pound. It's not even all the way defrosted technically, but that's fine. And I'm gonna try and get like the little tiny already ripped parts, because with the big ones, I could make a chicken sandwich or something for lunch tomorrow, which would likely be very plain because I don't have a piece of lettuce. Not the slightest piece of lettuce up in here. You know what? It actually might just be the rest of this. It's just shy of a pound. Actually, it's what? 14 ounces of chicken. Okay, well that was fine. The way that potato life is calling me to the floor right now. I think the pot pie should be ready for me to like take my winnings, and then after that, it's probably gonna be potato life for probably the next hour before I shower and get ready to bed, because my brain hurts. And for some reason, my back is starting to hurt. Like, I don't even know what that's about. So, I'm not gonna fight it. I am tired of trying to fight it. LOL at the water that I didn't drink today. Man, I might have had like a half a bottle. That can't be good. All right, let's get some dinner. Let's get some food in our bellies. Honestly, pot pie for life, especially if you go extra hard with the biscuits. The link to the recipe and prior video will be in the description box. I believe I did not do a talk through last time, so if you try to make this and you run into any issues, drop me a comment down below and I will help you to the best of my abilities. It's really, really easy because honestly, if you don't feel like making biscuits from scratch, let me be the first one to tell you, you don't have to. You can use whatever kind of canned biscuit that you want, because think about it. The filling is already cooked by the time you put the biscuits on top. So, you know, do your thing, do your thing. I feel like I should be editing, but I for real just need some potato time. I just need to like sit here and do nothing for a while, which after I eat will probably result in my eyes getting heavy and me falling asleep, but sometimes you just got to give in. So Netflix has The Crown out. I'm so sad that this is the last season. Oh my gosh, this was so good to watch and the acting was A1. Good morning, happy Friday. I have just about an hour before I need to log into work, and I have like a short list of things that I want to do because I know for sure I'm not going to have time after work. So I'm probably going to time lapse this just because I need to like be focused. So I just wanted to pop in and say good morning before I got my day started. So let's get some stuff done around the house before we log in for work. I'm also feeling like a really fun breakfast this morning, so let's try out these gingerbread waffles. Preloaded with the gingerbread man. Too much. I hope it's good. I made it with the caramel from Thanksgiving. Actually, it's not bad. I could probably use a little bit more caramel. Yep, because it's tasting like a little bit of caramel essence. So I'm gonna stir in another half tablespoon and we'll call it. Back to the waffles. Clearly it was too much that's going on in here. Ooh. Okay, the color of the day is looking good. Oh my gosh. How cute is this little gingerbread man? So I'm just going to batch these like I did last time. And because my bathroom is so close to my kitchen, I'm gonna go ahead and pop back over there while I'm making these waffles and get ready for the day. But not before swapping the laundry over and starting another load. Please don't talk about me because I've already got started. Also, I'm pretty sure you can tell the first waffle I made when I was trying to multitask because it's a little over, okay? About the recipe. I think these are pretty good. They don't have a lot of sweetness to them, so I think you're going to need syrup, but just not a whole lot. If you want to eat them plain and want them to be a little bit sweeter, just add a little bit of sugar to the batter because I think they were trying to rely on the molasses, and you know, molasses really isn't all that sweet. But other than that, I think they turned out really good, and they're also like super cute, so I ain't even mad about that. But like I was saying, it did take me a few extra minutes to get ready because I got lost in the sauce. I was trying to do too much running back and forth and I forgot to set the timer a couple of times on my waffles. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the work day. We are gonna have a good day, okay? Period. It's the only option today, okay? It's Friday. We're looking forward to the weekend. I'm gonna be doing some deep brain work today, and I hope that I can make a whole lot of progress because I didn't quite make as much progress yesterday as I was anticipating because of the meetings and unplanned calls, and I was just running into other issues. So I'm gonna leave y'all here, get a good bit of work done, and then maybe we'll regroup around lunch. This day, chill. This day was so long. It's 5:45. I just feel like I've had another one of those days where it's just like things are going wrong, not like by any fault of my own. They're just not working out correctly and costing me lots of time. And I definitely don't feel satisfied after this work day. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to because I just kept running into things. But like I said this morning, it is Friday. I really don't care at all anymore. At least I'm going to try and not care. Like, I would have loved to end the work week on like a satisfying note, like, oh my gosh, I feel so accomplished. But after so many days like this, I need to just like chalk it up and just not care. Like, these last few days were just not the few days where I was just supposed to be getting a whole lot of stuff done. It is what it is. It happened the way that it happened. But for reals, I need to not care. I just need to not care. Anyway, tonight is date night. Hey. So I need to, first of all, I came in here because this little claw clip situation, it keeps getting loose. I need to figure out how to get it tighter. Maybe I need to move my clip down or something. I don't know. But I need to swap into actual real pants because right now I'm 100% in leggings and I need to not have on leggings. So I'm gonna change these, put on some boots, grab my coat, and go because my ride is already outside because I'm supposed to be ready at 5:30 and girl, it is 5:50. So I will see you when I see you.